can study the market, if you can make up the product, then you can actually do it. So you must have that open mindset के कुछ करना है लाइफ में, और वही सबसे बड़ा पिलर है. काय का ये सब फंडिंग किससे लोगे? ठीक है, अच्छी बात है फंडिंग मिल रही है तो, पर मुझे तो ये लगता है कि क्या बोलते हैं, अपने अंदर कुछ होना चाहिए कि आपको एक्चुअली कोई प्रोडक्ट निकालना है या एक्चुअली कोई प्रॉब्लम दिख रही है. और जब तक धक्के नहीं खाओगे तब तक पता ही नहीं चलेगा कि प्रॉब्लम है क्या. नहीं तो आइडिया तो मेरे पास भी बहुत थे कि हम मोबाइल एंटी थेफ्ट सॉफ्टवेयर बनाएंगे, ये बनाएंगे, वो बनाएंगे, बट ऐसा कुछ होता नहीं है. इसलिए कॉलेज में कोई आइडियाज आते ही नहीं है. जब तक बाहर जाके धूप में बाल सफेद नहीं होंगे तब तक पता ही नहीं चलेगा कि प्रॉब्लम्स क्या है. तो यही था. सॉरी, क्वेश्चन में भूल गया कि हाउ टू आइडेंटिफाई कस्टमर्स. एंड तो वही है कि वंस यू गो इनटू द मार्केट यू विल डेफिनेटली फाइंड कस्टमर्स. बस वही होता है कि किसी को ना नहीं बोलना चाहिए. अगर कुछ आता भी नहीं है तब भी बोल दो कि हाँ मैं आपके लिए कर दूंगा, बट देन यू मस्ट बी ऑनेस्ट, यू विल फाइंड आउट अ सोल्यूशन फॉर देम. तो बस यही है. दैट इज व्हाट आई वुड हम्बली वांट टू से. एंड बी हम्बल. हो जाती हैं चीजें. तो इवन आई डिडंट नो, हैव नो आइडिया कि मैम वुड कॉल मी इन दिस मीटिंग. तो आई होप, आई विश एवरीवन द बेस्ट. आई थिंक
Kavin sir, I would like to hear from you what exactly your center is doing in this direction.
Okay, thank you so much. First of all, good afternoon to everyone, and thank you for inviting me and become a part of this panel. I'm really honored to become a part of this panel, and I am even happier that you have called your alumni for this panel, because at AIC Genify we have created this pay forward mentality. So before I introduce myself, I would to say a couple of points. Founders learn from founders. हमारे यहाँ, I'll make it bilingual. Is it okay? Yeah. तो हमारे यहाँ स्टार्टअप है NSPI के नाम से नेशनल स्टूडेंट पोर्टल ऑफ इंडिया, and they are making they are going to tap 40 crore students of India, and this is one of its kind in India. So when I had this chat with the founder, he told me कि they are not going to recruit the PhD अगर 30 साल के बाद करने वाले हैं, एनर्जी पहले से ही बस्ट है. So we are going to recruit and we are going to connect and engage, the prime energy, which is youth. So that's very important. All right. So can I introduce myself first? My journey, then what do we do? So Sandeep is my classmate from IIT Roorkee. I did master from there. Then I moved to IIT Kharagpur in computer science. Then I was really looking forward what to do actually. So as usual, placement was going on, and on the very first day I got placed in Cognizant. But I was not very too much in the coding. So I thought whether I'm up for this or not. So then I got an on-site opportunity. I was working in Chicago, worked for Google for 6 months. Then I thought this is not up for me. Then I went for my MBA in UK, and my first company was Nortel. And as soon as I joined the company got bankrupted. उस कंपनी के वकीलों ने 200 साल पुरानी कंपनी थी, $7 billion कमाई. The law firm which was involved in the arbitration of that process, they earned over a period of time $7 billion, and that company got busted. That was a 200 years old company. Afterward, I joined McKinsey as a management consultant in London office, and I was part of this project as we identified 70 levers of value creation and destruction. I was part of the team of Paul Wilmot, who is the chief digital officer of Lego Group. So he is the pioneer in the world for digital transformation of industry as well as companies. So I really got to know the Olympic program was going on there in London for startups basically. Then I became interested in startups. Okay, this is something good and I should do. But because in consulting you are always on your toes, and I was traveling a lot, out of the books, lifestyle. Then I had a very severe health issue and I busted my colon and I had to come back to India. I got treatment in AIIMS, and it took around 2.5 years. Then I thought whether should I go back or what should I do. Then I thought, I should not take the orders from the speaker's box anymore. I should do something on my own. Then I floated my first startup, Foodies, Onto Technology Private Limited. We started off against the office Flipkart in Koramangala, Bangalore, and we were a competitor to Swiggy and Zomato. So we dropped in a couple of restaurants there in Phoenix Mall. We started off, and this was a really good product. And the team was also good. We were four founders as well. I was really looking for the funding part. Then I met Anand Delil from Axel Partner, who had funded Swiggy that time. He told me, because we are going to be our competitors, so we won't fund you. Then I was sharing this story with Ashish also. I went to Pradeep Tegari, who had funded Uniform. Uniform is a graduate from here itself, right? You know that the company is doing very good. He told me, because our minimum ticket size is $2 million USD, and you are asking for 2.5 CR, so we won't fund. But even your idea, the product, that doesn't qualify in our strategic area also. But I will get you connected to someone. So he got me connected to Vikram Gupta, who is the partner at Ivy Capital. So we raised that round from Ivy Capital, 2.5 CR against a 12% equity. The company was doing good. We started off, as I mentioned, that from Bangalore, then we moved to Bombay, Pune. We expanded our operations in Delhi as well, Chandigarh. We were supposed to expand Lucknow, other tier 2 cities also we were going. Then this e-commerce bubble in food tech space, we started bursting. So there was an article in Economic Times where it was said that Food Panda was being sold for 200 crore rupees. So the sentiments are really very low. And when the VC, they were invested in the company, they reduced the horizon means investment horizon from 20 quarters to 12 quarters. And another round we were supposed to raise, but they were doing the next part of the due diligence, and they kept us on hold. Okay, let us look for 3 more months, and we'll do. But that busted, and that kept going on. But anyway, we raised another round from another investor, and we built this company for 21 crore rupees. But we knew the market was getting consolidated because the food tech bubble was bursting. So we sold this company off to a New York-based company, Cuisine Box. And then I forayed into another company, MedTech space. That was Unilever. We founded this factory in Udyoga and Gurgaon. I was not the early founding team member of that company, but this was a very good team, very good engineer from Boston Scientific and Stryker. They were very experienced, more than 20 years of experience they had. 11 members already there, and I joined that team as Chief Operating Officer. Okay, so this was a very good company actually. So we started reverse engineering all those products, because endoscope equipment, if you know, that insufflators, and it really that kind of investigation inside your stomach and throat. So Boston Scientific and Stryker's product, they were being sold for the minimum cost was 80,000 rupees. The product that we built, that was for 28,000 rupees. We reverse engineered all those products. Also, we made this insulin patch pump, because usually when you apply this insulin, so this goes non-linearly. It doesn't affect the blood stream immediately. But we built this product which was the distribution was linear in a very short span of time. Then we also developed this semi Susurta Yantra, which was a semi robotic surgery equipment. The team was doing very good. We roped in the very first the government. They started off this program that they are going to rope in the industry people as secretary level in government. So we roped this guy who was the energy secretary as an advisor to the company. And we were supposed to raise a round, but as you know, this happens in ecosystem and company. We had some conflict regarding the strategy of the company. The earlier founder, they were for debt funding, or we should go for debt, and I got them connected to JMD chief, who owns this Ramada hotel, and we were supposed to raise it 21 crore rupees from them. but they wanted to take a loan of 10 crore rupees from syndicate bank. But until or unless, because when you seek this kind of capital from investors, you also get smart money as well as money. In smart money school, you get networking opportunities, advice, expertise, and that global network which is really unleashed for you. That was very, very important. So this happened, and I had to surrender my, the stakes in the company for 2.35 CR, and I got it all vested, and I took my money, and now I was looking for what should I do now. So I was really up for legal tech space. We pivoted 47 ideas. Whether we should go for online legal consulting or what, because during that time, 2016 to 17, we were producing more than 62,000 law graduates. But still in India, you know that the foreign national, they cannot practice in Indian courts. So I really wanted to revamp that space in India. So Judicata, this is a very good AI-based company, and I really wanted to do something. Manupatra, SEC Online, all last 200-year cases. We built a repository, and we did this AI and very powerful algorithms based on that. So I was connected to several advocates as well as judges. So the problem which I was trying to solve, because I wanted to do this market experimentation first, whether are we going to do it right or not, whether this would be fitting or not. So I started off with this legal cell from Dwarka, legal aid cell from Dwarka Court. I went, there are six session courts in Delhi, then High Court, then Supreme Court. So I met more than 300 advocates, as well as I met more than 35 judges. I met Justice Geeta Mittal. She was the Chief Justice of High Court. But I didn't get that kind of answer which I was really looking for. Their court was going on, and I had to wait for 2 hours. But I was up. There were bounces in my steps. I really wanted to solve that problem. तो मैं अदालत में खड़ा हूँ, सर प्लीज आपने ये बुक लिखी है और इस बुक में आपने ऐसे लिखा कि इवन किताब की डेफिनेशन भी, कि ये किताब की डेफिनेशन अकॉर्डिंग टू जो लीगल डेफिनेशन है किताब की कैसे करेंगे. तो when I introduced myself कि मैं ऐसा कुछ करना चाहता हूँ, तो उन्होंने मुझे अपॉइंटमेंट दिया. उनके चैम्बर में गया, एंड ही वेरी हम्बली एक्सेप्टेड इट दैट उन्होंने वो बुक खुद से नहीं लिखी है, वो लिखवाई है. एनीवे, बट आई डिडंट गेट दैट आंसर. देन आई वेंट टू लॉ मिनिस्ट्री कि हम कैसे करेंगे उसको, क्या करना है. इवन आई मेट द सेक्रेटरी एंड जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी JS Yadav was there. Then he told me that this is 1952 Act and this would be amended in Parliament of India. आप इसके लिए प्रपोजल दीजिए. Then I got to know from someone that Paytm was also up for that. मेरे पास तो 10-11 लोगों की टीम थी, but Paytm had 200 people team for that. So हमने वो दिया, but that is still pending. अब क्या करें? तो हम लोगों ने जैसा आज मेंशन की वी पिवोटेड 47 आइडिया. तो वी नो दिस टच फोन इज गोइंग ऑन देयर. तो दिस वाज द रेवोल्यूशन की टच पहले हमारा वैसा फोन होता था, फिर स्मार्टफोन आया. सो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी रिप्लेस्ड बाय वॉइस. सो वी थॉट लेट अस डू समथिंग इन स्पीच रिकॉग्निशन टेक्नोलॉजी. So we worked on that project for 2 years long, and we built this engine conversation into action. Uniformly करते, but we are in different segment basically. So we started off with this medical transcription, which is very simple. US में और UK में ज़्यादा होता है. डॉक्टर क्या करते हैं कि उनका टाइम बचाने के लिए, people are really time poor. So to make them time rich, वो इवन अगर कोई ओटी में पेशेंट भी जाएगा तो पेशेंट को पहले ना सारा कुछ बोलते जाएंगे, दैट वुड बी रिकॉर्डेड एंड बेस्ड ऑन दैट उसका बाद में एनालिटिक्स होगा और सारे रिपोर्ट्स बन जाएंगे. तो उसका क्या करते थे वो इंडिया में कि सारा का सारा वो मेडिकल ट्रांसक्रिप्शन का काम इधर भेज देते थे, वो मैनुअली वो लोग करते थे. एंड इट टेक्स अराउंड, अगर कोई एक ऑडियो या वीडियो फाइल है अराउंड 1 घंटे की, तो मैनुअली उसको ठीक से करने में इट वुड टेक अराउंड 5 आवर्स. 1 घंटे की फाइल को ट्रांसक्राइब करने के लिए 5 घंटे लगेंगे. सेम प्रोजेक्ट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने स्टार्ट किया. प्रोफेसर मेहता फ्रॉम IIT. 3900 उस टाइम जब IIT ज्यादा नहीं थी, 3900 सीट थी, फिर सीटें ज्यादा बढ़ी. तो प्रोफेसर साहब तो अपना 1 घंटे का टाइम दे रहे हैं ना क्लास में, लेकिन अगर वो उन्होंने टाइम दिया, दैट टाइम इज इरिवर्सिबल, वो टाइम उन्होंने जो नॉलेज शेयर किए विद दैट पर्टिकुलर क्लास, दैट्स वेरी लिमिटेड. अगर सेम नॉलेज शेयरिंग कैन बी शेयर्ड इन टियर 2, टियर 3 और टियर 4 और रूरल एरियाज में जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, दे कैन ऑल्सो बेनिफिट. तो गवर्नमेंट ने, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन के लॉन्च इस प्रोग्राम की जितने भी लेक्चर्स हैं वो रिकॉर्ड होने के बाद उसका ट्रांसक्रिप्शन हो, ट्रांसक्रिप्शन के बाद जो मूक्स मैसिव ओपन ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज का कंसेप्ट आया, तो प्रोफेसर तलवार आ गया, ही वाज सीएससी हेड, ही वाज पार्ट ऑफ दैट कमेटी, तो वो आया, 3 करोड़ का प्रोजेक्ट था. तो आई मेट प्रोफेसर कुशल सेन फ्रॉम टेक्सटाइल इंजीनियरिंग इन आईआईटी दिल्ली बिकॉज ही वाज हेड ऑफ दिस एनपीटेल इन नॉर्थ इंडिया. हम कर देंगे सर आपके लिए. तो नुआंस का वो यूज कर रहे, गूगल एपीआई वाज बिल्डिंग अप, उनकी एक्यूरेसी ज्यादा नहीं थी. वी टोल्ड देम कि वी विल डू इट फॉर यू. हमने इतना सारा डेटा ट्रेन किया, वेरी वेरी पावरफुल एल्गोरिथम्स वी हैव बिल्ट. तो नुआंस की जो गूगल की एक्यूरेसी 84% थी, नुआंस की अराउंड 79% थी, बट द प्रोडक्ट दैट वी बिल्ट वी अचीव 98% एक्यूरेसी. और उसमें सिंथेसाइजर भी था, अगर 4 स्पीकर है, 5 स्पीकर है, ऑटोमेटिकली इट विल गिव यू कि किसने क्या बोला. अब ये लोकल लैंग्वेज तो ठीक है, लोकल लैंग्वेज में अगर कोई वर्ड्स आप बोल रहे हैं तो सारा हो जाएगा, लेकिन अगर मैथमेटिकल इक्वेशन हाउ विल यू डू दैट. तो मैथमेटिकल इक्वेशन उसको कैसे बनाएंगे, तो मैथमेटिकल इक्वेशन का हमने सारा किया. एंड देन वी स्टार्टेड एनपीटेल एंड अदर पब्लिक एंड प्राइवेट क्लाइंट्स. वी फॉरवर्डेड इनटू मीडिया डोमेन, वी आल्सो वर्क दिस ISKCON यूथ फोरम, several clients we did. Then I got this opportunity to become a part of this innovation ecosystem on behalf of Niti Aayog. And now I had this incubation center in JNU as well as 18 other companies which are part of this consortia. So there we have 9 startups, very good startups incubated, and 4 of the startups they are seed funded, and one startup is in legal tech space. They are a spin out of a very big law firm, and they are advisor to Niti Aayog also. Apart from this, we have partnered with World Economic Forum, the center which is Center for Industry Revolution 4.0 that was inaugurated by Prime Minister Modi in 2018. So we are into, though we are sector agnostic, but currently we have 9 focus areas. We have this BSL3 lab also. This is one of its kind in academic institutions, and we have made it operational, which can be used by startups, by pharma companies, by researchers, and faculty members from across the institution. So right now we are partnered with 18 institutions, but we are also looking for if other partners can also come and they can use that facility. The most advanced anthrax version was manufactured there by Professor Rakesh Bhatnagar, who was ex-VC of BHU. He has also joined our incubation program very recently, 3 months ago, and he has also secured this funding of $400,000 USD from Department of Defense because he is into vaccines. So we have 5 faculty entrepreneurs who are there as our incubating there. Apart from this, I look for other 18 incubators also on behalf of Niti Aayog. We give from 25 lakh to 1 crore rupees for incubation program as a funding, but once they spend a limited time, at least 1 year. We have also partnered with a very large CSR partner like ONGC and HDFC Bank. We have sealed this partnership for 100 crore rupees. 85% of that money would be used for our startups, because innovation ecosystem is really building now in India. In 2015-16 we used to be the 5th largest ecosystem of world, but now over a period of time we have become the 3rd largest ecosystem. Even day before yesterday, the Delhi government, they floated their own startup policy, and they said that they are going to have the 15,000 startups in NCR area. So that's really good, very encouraging. And on behalf of AIM and Niti Aayog, we are going to have these, right in that ecosystem we have 2,700 startups, 673 startups in women-led startups. So I'm very happy because I can see more girls' faces here. This is very important. The girls must come forward, and we have a very dedicated program for women entrepreneurship. I'm part of this incubation committee from Ministry of Communication, We are 6 members in that committee. And for FinTech, because this is a program by India Post Payments Bank. So we are going to source 6 startups across India. We are going to fund those startups with 3 crore rupees. Only we have received 25 applications so far, but next month onwards we would be, assessing all those startups. So if there are good startups and you have good solutions and you really want to pour into FinTech, I'm really up for this. Apart from this, I'm part of this MSc committee also, Microsale Consulting. This was founded way back in Texas, and we are really looking for 50,000 women entrepreneurs in the next 3 years. So they told me that can we really find them over a single platform, because we cannot really connect to each and every. I'm very happy ROC is here that 50,000 connecting to 50,000 women entrepreneurs. So this is a Herculean task across. But we are really looking for platforms where we can find them all together and we can fund them. We have received fund from Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and JP Morgan. A number of funds are there we can incentivize them, because if we include our women in nation building, $5 trillion value we can unlock in the ecosystem. So high thumbs up for our ladies who can join this program.
Thank you, Karan sir. We will have more discussion during lunch time, and post lunch also we will have a cup of tea and we will discuss. We will explore more about this. May I request Ashish to quickly ask 1 or 2 questions, and then we will wind up, because it was just a celebration. I don't want to really elaborate it. Let us celebrate this day with good discussion, with good lunch, with your classes also. So let us just quickly finish it up.
Coming to last question, we all know that new businesses are volume driven with marginal returns at the beginning, eventually returns rise. So how did you deal with original slump? So I'll direct this question to Mr. Akash.
Yeah, hi. My name is Akash Subramanian and I'm the founder of Meeramali.com. So I won't take much time, but it's just our concept is into horticulture. What we're trying to do is to organize this industry and provide a Mali on-call service. So these gardeners are untrained. We're trying to teach them what exactly the gardening is. We're trying to put a scientific acumen inside them to measure the pH of soil, the TDS, the EC, all these kind of parameters which they are not aware of. And then creating an ecosystem and a platform in which something like Ola, Uber, where they will be in a large scale altogether and they'll be able to take up more work. So the concept of Meeramali is like an ecosystem where all the nurseries are digitalized, wherein all the nurseries you're able to procure the right kind of products and they are digitalized in nature. Other than that, we consult CPWD, the government and PSUs in the kind of, trying, in the horticulture industry, we're trying to get all the agri inputs and the scientific acumen, which is still not being done much. So that's the main concept which we're trying to do, is imparting the right kind of knowledge and the right kind of instruments needed and devising a product. Because this is a very big problem in the market, because plants are there in almost every sector. Out of 10 people, 9 people have plants, or they're directly or indirectly linked to them. Out of these, 7 people have a gardener coming up and 5 of them are unsatisfied. So you can just imagine, out of 10 people, 5 are unsatisfied. This is a huge big gap. They don't know, and these gardeners are basically farm laborers. उन लोगों को बोलना तक नहीं आता. Forget about knowing NPK or nutrients or insecticides or fungicides. But these guys just know harvesting. That's it. Farmers इनको hire करते हैं harvesting के लिए. Whenever they come to cities, they call as farmers. So the idea is to impart the kind of right knowledge to them. We've trained almost 2,000 plus gardeners altogether in this. Other than that, we work with the government for a lot of contracts. We consult architects and interior designers to guide and consult with the right kind of plants and the right kind of, how to create aesthetic beauty out of it. So that is one vertical. Other than that, I'm working in hydroponics. I think I've come here and spoken about it also with school students. aeroponics and hydroponics is one of the verticals which we're working on. Potato tubers, we came up with the first potato tuber lab in India for aeroponics because we supply potato tubers all over the world. Other than that, these are all landscape projects, but there are a lot of future endeavors in agri inputs which we like to work on. So now, to answer your question, nowadays the business ticket size, everything is to major into an ecosystem kind of a format. That's similarly what we're also trying to do is to create an ecosystem. To create an ecosystem, or providing a service formulation, a service kind of a startup, something like Swiggy or Zomato or Urban Club, there is a huge kind of an investment which is incorporated, which is needed at the start, which is from the other, from as the investor side, or might be from, if you bootstrap, it's from your own end. Because, what do you say? You'll suffer a lot of losses. Customer acquisition is a very big amount of money, which is a chunk for there. I'll give an example. An app-based company, if you have an Urban Club, the CAC is 52 to 54 rupees, which was, I read in a paper, 54 rupees per client is what they're spending across. Such kind of service startups require a lot of money in the start. In our own business, in Mera Mali itself, our customer acquisition cost is somewhere around 2 months of service. To get an annual subscription of, the maintenance alternate 2 months is our customer acquisition cost. So yes, that is a huge chunk of money which you have to get from the start. And any second part of the question, Ashish?